So now that we've learned that text has to be inside of some kind of container, a path, container, whatever, now let's take a look at how we can edit some text. Something I did not show you when we went over pages the other day. We talked about it at the beginning of class, but I want to talk about it a little bit quickly now, is if we go up underneath Layout and go underneath Margins and Columns, we can add margins and columns or change margins and columns on our page. So I'm going to go to Margins and Columns, and I'm going to say number of columns. Let's make it a 3-column grid. And you can see it right off the bat. The page changes for us right in front of us. We're going to say OK, because I want to have columns on this page to show you how we're also going to do text. What's great is sometimes you get a project and your client says, OK, I want to see it, how it's going to look before I give you the OK, but I don't have any text yet. So just, I know it's going to be a 2-panel brochure or whatever. How are you going to show with the text? InDesign gives you the great opportunity to come in here under Type and where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have to create a text box first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag right now in this first column. So I'm going to create a text box or text frame, and I'm going to come underneath Type, and I'm going to fill with placeholder text. What this is going to do is it's going to fill it with this mumbo jumbo, like it's called lorem ipsum text. It looks Greek, and that's actually what it is, and it just fills it up, and then you can format this text with whatever font, size, color, whatever you want, without actually having text, so you know what your design is going to look like. This is great because now we have something to work with, and we don't have to sit here and be typing like I was in the last couple examples. Just anything you want with hitting the space bar and everything else. This gives us some paragraphs, gives us text. Doesn't matter what it says because it doesn't matter to us. Now let's zoom in on this a little bit. So I'm going to Control plus, and you'll notice we have paragraphs. If I come in here, let's click off first. I'll come up here with my move tool and click off. You see that my text box or my text frame is selected because that's what we were last in. At any point in time, if I click off now, I click again on that text box, it shows you that it's selected. Remember all that we made this, all the shapes and everything? If you click on it, it's selected. You can tell it's selected by the boxes that are around in the corners here. But instead of coming back over here, grabbing my text tool, which I can, clicking in here, highlighting, or do whatever I want, everybody knows how to change and edit text in Word, correct? Hopefully. Well, if I just come over here and click, I'm working on something, I've built a shape, doing this. If I just double click on that text, it will automatically give me my cursor and pop it right in there so I have it. Now, if I'm in a Word and I double click on a word, it automatically selects that word for me. Nice thing, so boom, I hit the space bar or delete or whatever I want. I'm going to Control Z or Command Z to get me out of that a little bit. Then if I want, I can click in this sentence here, and I want the whole sentence. I can triple click 1, 2, 3. It will grab the entire sentence. This, I know these are shortcuts, but these are things that you might want to do when you're editing text. Also, if we want, I can deselect one more time. We're just clicking 1, 2, 3, 4, and it grabs the whole paragraph. So double clicking with my cursor, with whatever, if I have the move tool inside a text box, gives me my cursor, my text type tool, and allows me to start selecting the text and working with it. If I double click on a word, it will select the word. Triple clicking will select the whole sentence, and doing 4 clicks, quadruple clicking, will grab the entire paragraph. If I want to grab the whole story, we all know that if we do a Command A or Control A, it will select the entire paragraph. And if we don't want to do that, we can just click off and we're all set in the paragraph itself. So again, what we did here is we're in here and we went down to text and fill with placeholder text. That allows you to fill with this crazy text, and then you have something to work with. Or we can highlight and type and whatever we want. So this is all come together, and it fills whatever text box or text holder we have.